Hey guys, I'm going to try something new on my channel today, and I'm going to review a game for you if you can see it. You probably can see it, but anyway, well, yeah, you can see it. Anyway, Realm of the Mad God. I'm going to try and review some games. Uh, I will be reviewing a few games. Right now, I'm going to be reviewing Realm of the Mad God, and next I'm probably going to review is the Super Mario World or whatever. Almost done with that game. So I'll be reviewing a few games, and I'll probably going back, playing through some games and reviewing it again. So yeah, here we go. Realm of the Mad God is a MMORPG. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a online game where you pick classes, you fight things like monsters to get better loot. And I'm on Google Images right now, and this is a picture of Realm of the Mad God, the home screen or whatever. Um, I can move it around, I hope. This might look really nasty on screen, but I'll try to change it up every once in a while, like just move it while I'm talking. Um, so basically, it's a game with permadeath. If you guys don't know what that is, you build up your character, and if you die, you lose everything you have. So that's really fun. That's one of the upsides and downsides. It makes you want to play it safe, but if you play safe, you'll never get better as a character. So basically, your max level that you can get to is up to 20. At least I haven't played the game in a while, so it's up to 20 as I remember. And you start in like this beach area or whatever where there's easy monsters for you when you're level 1, and then as you get better and better, you can slowly move towards the middle of the map, which is where the harder gods are, like spirits and stuff. And then usually you when you've killed enough enemies, Aurochs, the Mad God, which is, yeah, the kind of what they named the game after, will summon you to his lair, and everyone in that world or server will come to his lair, and you'll have to work together to beat him. And he gives like the ultimate loot and stuff like that. But you won't be able to get good loot unless you try and kill better things. So it's really easy when you're starting off, because when you're starting off, you have the worst loot in the game. All you have to do is kill something simple. You get better loot, and then you can kill something better with that, and then you keep moving up and up and up. And it really gives you this self accomplishment, I guess you could say, where you can get really good stuff and really easily. And I'm gonna try and move it over right here. These are all the classes. Well, they're missing one so far because they just updated it. There's the ninja now. They all have their specific thing. Like the wizard, he's just kind of the starter character. He's just an all-around okay thing. Then you get the priest. The priest is the healer pretty much. He's like the healer of the group. The archer, he's the first like actual he's pretty much a heavy hitter that's long ranged. Then there's the rogue, which no one really likes, and he's just really hard to work with. At least I don't like working with him. Um, so yeah, and then there's the warrior who's really good at attacking and okay at defense, but he's like a short range character. And there's the knight who's like all defense, and then like you can upgrade him to get attack. And then there's a paladin who's like the combination of the warrior and the knight. Huntress, which is a slightly better thing from the archer, which you can always go back and play as the archer, because some people hate the huntress but love the archer because the huntress has a weird spacebar, which I'll get into later. And then the assassin, who's better than the rogue. I like him a lot more than the rogue, so yeah. And then there's a necromancer, which is basically the wizard and the priest combined. Sorcerer, who's pretty much the necromancer and the assassin combined. As you can see, like this is basically how you get stuff. Like you need the wizard, you have to level the wizard up a certain amount to get the priest, and you have to level the priest amount, level up to get the necromancer, and blah 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 blah. Then there's a mystic who's no one really. The mystic and the sorcerer. Oh wait, no, the rogue is okay. It's the trickster that no one likes. No one really likes the rogue either, but the trickster nobody likes, like at all. Anyway, um, So yeah, back into the game. Yeah, basically you kill stuff to get better stuff to be able to kill better stuff, and you just keep getting it until you get the highest crap you possibly can get. And it's really addicting. So yeah, I'm gonna pause this first. I'm gonna cut to something out quick because people are yelling at me. One second. Okay, I'm back. That was an interruption. Sorry about that. Well, it was only for like a second for you guys, but it was like 5 minutes for me. Anyway, where I was, basically, yeah, you get loot to get better loot to get better loot to get better loot until you got the best stuff in the game, and you're like the supreme warrior of the world. So that's really fun and dandy and all that stuff. And oh, I don't want to do that. Here's some loot that you can get. It's like right here. Oop, sorry about that. Sorry if this looks really bad, but yeah. Here's some loot you can get. Um, this is pretty much almost everything in the, not everything, but a lot of stuff you can get in the game. With the permadeath, it's kind of weird. But anyway, back to the thing. Besides their stats, the people all have their specific space bar. They all have their own specific normal attack, and then their space bar, which is what they use for magic and stuff. The priest is he heals people. Some people can turn invisible. Blah 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 blah. Some people, like I was saying before, the huntress didn't really. A lot of people like the archer more than the huntress because the huntress basically lays a trap, and when an enemy walks over the trap explodes and does massive damage. But some people like the archer a lot more because his spacebar is he shoots a gigantic arrow, which basically, if it hits something, it does massive damage and paralyzes them, the enemy. Which, yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, so the pros in this game is it's pretty addicting. You'll want to like when I first started playing, I never stopped until I unlocked every character. And then after that, I was just kind of playing to get good at the game and stuff. And then, yeah, and then after that, I kind of got bored with the game. But then they released a new character, which was the ninja. So they do release new characters every once in a while, and it's pretty easy. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to play the game. It's free to play. It's pretty fun. Uh, I think I already recorded some, maybe. So there you go, guys. If well, yeah, back to the yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is my first review, so I'll probably get better at it as I go. Better at it as I go. Anyway, Realm of the Mad God. It is an extremely addicting game. It has a bunch of replayability, and they update it every like month or so. They add new items. They add new content that you can think. They add new dungeons, and it's all sorts of stuff that you can do. The the bad things about the game, or cons, I think it is that permadeath is a good thing. It's a good thing, but sometimes when you get really good stuff and you're like, oh, you get really cocky and stuff, and then you're like, and then when you so you're like, oh, I can kill anything now, so you run up to the strongest thing in the world, and you're like, bah, 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 you're dying, and then you just die instantly, and it makes you want to take a gun to your face twice. So, that's a bad thing, I guess. Um, so out of this game, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10, which pretty good game, pretty okay game, in my opinion. It's free to play, which bumps it up a lot. Um, I don't know what they're doing. A lot of people are upset because a new company joined and they're kind of making stuff so you have to buy certain items and stuff. But you don't need it, so I'm not really bringing the score down that much anymore. So you'll have tons of fun playing this game for a good chunk of time, and yeah, so 8 out of 10, good game, okay. My next thing should probably be out in about maybe tomorrow, maybe if there's not any surprise endings where it's like singing Kid Icarus Uprising, which I should review that game too. That's another game I should review. Okay, in the comments down below, you guys should type in, oh wait, Google Plus. Never mind. Anyway, you guys should, I have Facebook. There you go. Facebook, Seth Aruner. Go there, type in what you want me to review next, and yeah, bye.